Hello and welcome to my T-spin video tutorial. In this video I want to explain how to make T-spins, of course. Here I'm using the three corner rules, which is the most often used, for example in Tetris Friends, in Tetris Battle on Facebook, or on Tetris Online Polandia. Most game uses this rule, so I'll explain this rule. So the three corner rules, of course, in any game actually, a T-spin, for a move to be recognized as a T-spin, the last move must be a spin or a rotation like this. But it is not enough just like that, of course. As you see, there are four corners here. The three corners rules states that at least three of the four corners highlighted by the red color here must be filled by blocks. So for example here, here the four corners are 1, 2, 3 and 4. So three of them is filled, three of them are filled. So if I insert the T-spin, insert the T block, and I do a rotation as my last move, it will be recognized as a T-spin like this. Okay, then it is a T-spin. So what we have got to do is fill these three corners, but leave this corner blank so we can insert the T block. So for example, this stick fill the first column, and this L the second column, and this green the third column. And when you insert the T, it will be recognized as a T-spin. And I got a T-spin single. Single here means I clear one line. So yeah, one line, the bottommost line. Actually, T-spin single sends two lines to your opponent, two lines of garbage. Okay, so now I'm going to try to make a T-spin double. So for example, this is the first corner, and then this is the second corner, and this is the third corner, and I'll just insert my T, and I got a T-spin double. And okay, if we have one hole here, for example, and we soft drop our T, and we rotate, it will slip to the right, or in other words, it is kicked to the right. So spins using kick like this will be recognized as a T-spin mini actually. But here, from the four corners, I only fill two of them, so this is not recognized as a T-spin, and it's only a single, just a normal single when you clear one line, not a T-spin. But so if we want the T-spin mini, we must fill this third corner. So we get three corners, and then do just like before, spin with a kick, and it is recognized as a T-spin mini now instead of a single. And a T-spin mini sends one line. Okay, this is another form of a T-spin mini. So here we got three corners here. Yeah, like that, three corners, and use a kick to get our T into the slot, and it is recognized as a T-spin mini. Okay, so this form is a T-spin triple actually. Okay, of course it seems impossible for us to get this T block here, but because of the latest rule, the super rotation system, actually if we add a kicker here, our T will slip into the slot when we rotate it. You just need to be concerned about the direction of your spin. For example, in here the T is facing up, then when it slips here, the slot is facing to the left, so you need a counterclockwise rotation. Yeah, and this is a T-spin triple. And okay, here I highlighted all the 4 corners, just that I mean it is something special because all of the 4 corners are filled instead of just 3. Of course it is still counted as a T-spin. Yeah, this is another example of inserting the T. Here I slide from the left to the right before rotating. Here I use a kick because there are some blocks here. I must put it like this, and then kick using a counterclockwise rotation because it's on the left, and then another counterclockwise rotation to slip the T into here, and I got a T-spin triple just like before. Okay, actually this, just like I have just explained, all of the 4 corners are filled and a T-spin triple, so if I lose one of them, this will still be counted as a T-spin triple. I mean will still be counted as a T-spin because the 3 of the 4 corners is filled. So if we insert the T like this, it is still a T-spin, but not triple, but only double, because it only clear 2 lines instead of 3. But yeah, as you see, we got another T-spin double here. Okay, I believe it is called super T-spin double. Okay, so here I'm trying to build a T-spin double from an empty matrix, an empty field. So if you get a square, you cannot make a corner with a square, so just dump it in one side. And for a J or an L block, we can create the first corner. For example, this is the first corner, and with a stick we get the second corner here. Okay, yeah, this is the second corner, and we got the 2 of the 4 corners. We just need 1 more, and okay, we have already 3 corners. Now we will need to fill the 2 bottommost rows so that it will be a T-spin double instead of T-spin single. So fill like that, and when we insert the T, it is called it is counted as T-spin double, which sends 4 lines to the opponent. A T-spin triple sends 6. Okay, so this is the same example, but here after the J block, I don't get a stick. Instead, I got a green piece, which is kind of troublesome here because this is the first corner, and this will ruin my first corner. So where should I put this? Actually, our first plan is to create the T-spin here. So this is the first corner, but we can move it. For example, this green will be put here. So this becomes the first corner, and this corner is cancelled. So instead we will build our T-spin here. So this is the second corner. This is just to fill the 2 bottommost rows, and this is just to get rid of the unwanted piece. And now this is the third corner, and we'll just need to insert the T, and we got a T-spin double. Okay, so now we got one hole here. It is very often occurrence in a real game, having one hole here. Of course there will be some blocks here often, but basically we can make a T-spin easily from one hole like this. For example, with a red piece here, or maybe there. or using a T, but using a T is not preferable because we are wasting our T blocks. Instead, we may just hold our T block and use other pieces to build our T spin, so we'll get the T spin faster. And if we have already filled these blocks, for example, we can just fill our third corner with various blocks such as stick or an L or O, J, and if we got filled this two, we can also use a green block or a red block maybe. Of course, it just which block suits the position. And you see an L can also be used like that, and J can be used like that also. And this is one thing that many players misses. If we have one hole here and here, one square away, you can get a T spin immediately by just using a blue or an orange block here, and it's already a T slot. We'll just need to fill. We have already got the 3 corners, and after filling, insert the T and we got a T spin double. Okay, so if we have another block here, we cannot make a T spin double, of course. We can just go for a T spin triple. So we need all the corners to be filled, and then we need a kicker. So for example, like using a green and an orange block is the easiest setup. So this is the T slot and this is the kicker. So after the T slot there must be one square free, and then this 2 by 2 square must be free also, and above it must be a kicker, and you can insert your T here and rotate, and so it slips, and you got a T spin triple. Okay, this is another example. On the other side is the Z and Z, I mean, and the J block, and fill up, for example, like this, and insert your T. If you insert from the right, you should use clockwise rotation instead. And here it is another T-spin mini, of course. Actually, a T-spin mini can be converted into T-spin snake, which is actually a T-spin mini plus T-spin triple. For example, using only green block here, then you fill and you add a kicker here. So imagine that there is a T here, that'll be a T-spin mini, and then another T here will complete the T-spin triple. So this is the T-spin triple, the T slot. So above it must be a free square, and beside it must be a 2 by 2 free square, and above it must be a kicker. Yeah, or you can use the green block if you want to save the T block, and of course you need to fill, and you just insert the T, so you get a T-spin mini, I mean, and then another T-spin triple. And the benefit of the T-spin snake is that it can be continued. For example, after the green piece here, you can complement it with a blue block. Then we add, as you see, this is the T-spin mini, this is the T-spin triple slot. So above it must be a free square and a kicker. So insert T blocks again, you get a T-spin mini. And okay, if you want to continue this snake, you can, but actually in multiplayer mode you often don't have the time to get so many T-spin snakes. So just insert for a T-spin triple. T-spin triple is of course powerful. Okay, here this is another position. In this position, people usually just throw a stick to get a Tetris. Okay, if you are in a dangerous position, for example, if you are too high, it is of course a good idea to just throw in your stick, but actually this is a safe position because you are low. So instead of getting a Tetris, you may also get some T-spin double. For example, using a red here to complete the third corner, and then the square here just to fill. Then the we'll do the T-spin double, and this stick is actually to get our second corner because this is the first corner. Yeah, and this is only to fill, and the green to get our third corner, plus it also fill the rows that will be our T-spin double. Yeah, you got another T-spin double. And for example, because here you compare this row, this column with this column, because this is higher, so this will be the first corner, so you must add the second corner here, and the third corner can be here or here. It will depend on what pieces you get, and here you just fill and get another T-spin double. Okay, actually T-spin okay, actually I have just explained how to set up T-spins in middle game. So for opening, T-spins is also powerful. So for example, the super T-spin double that I have just explained before, like the T-spin triple, but one corner is missing. You can do the same in the opening. So this J block, actually it is the T-spin triple. Imagine there's a T block here facing to the left, so this is the four corners, but the corner here is missing, so we'll just fill like this. See, this corner is missing, so when we insert the T, we got a T-spin double and another T-spin double. So this super T-spin double actually can be combined with combo setup. I hope you already know combo setup, two white combo or hybrid combo. So actually when we are stacking the combo setup, of course we must stack it as high as we can, because high combo is very effective and small combo is very ineffective. So to help us gain the time, actually this super T-spin double setup is pretty useful. So when you are stacking, for example, your opponent is already attacking you, they can counter with your T-spin like this. Okay, so you counter the attacks from your opponent, and you can just stack again. Of course, if they attack again, you can just do another T-spin, and you can stack again or just continue your combo. It is up to you. The combo just pile up sticks, I mean pieces here properly, and you will get a good combo. Okay, here I will explain another T-spin playing style. This is the T-spin snaking. So on the left side, you can use the red and the orange. As you see before, on the right side we use a green and blue piece. Now we use red and yellow pieces. And as you imagine this, a T-spin mini here facing to the top, and here T-spin triple facing to the left. And after the T slot, we get a free square and then a kicker, and we can just insert our T like that. Okay, so actually the opening must not just end here. So after putting our red and orange, we can just add another stick on top of them, and just like that, just like before, I mean, place a kicker and when you got the T, you can just insert and get your T-spin mini. And the red is to repeat the pattern after red, yellow, shine, and after red, yellow, shine. That's if you want to use T-spin snaking. So stack here, and if you get another T, you insert it to get another T-spin triple now. And when you get red, you can just put like that. So another snake comes. The snake becomes longer. Okay, so that's another T-spin mini. And okay, actually for the next T-spin triple here, you need to fill this square, of course. So you can do using a stick or a J block, for example. And there's your T-spin triple. And you can just repeat the sequence: red, orange, shine, red, orange, shine, and that's the T-spin snaking. Okay, so far I hope you understand how T-spins works, how to set up T-spin in opening and in middle game, and how to set up T-spin doubles or T-spin triples or T-spin mini. Okay, this is the end of my video tutorial. I hope this is helpful to you, and I hope we will meet again in my next video. Thank you for watching.